George, this is year 22 for me in the NFL, covering it with the NFL Network. The only reason why I bring this up is I've been around. So when I say this, it comes from experience. You know, you're not supposed to make the Super Bowl every year, right, George?
Well,
right?
that's the goal. The goal every single year is to do that.
No, I know, but usually that doesn't happen. Like you come out of college, you make the Super Bowl, you win it as a rookie, and then your second year, you make the Super Bowl and you win it.
Right. I've been blessed. I've been blessed. I've been in a great situation, really, with great coaches and great teammates, and we've been able to get it done. So it's been the honor of a lifetime to be a part of this team and this defense.
What's it like going against Mahomes in practice, George?
Oh my gosh! I mean, in training camp, it's just kind of like he can do whatever. I mean, he's one of the best, if not the best, to ever do it. So we have all the respect in the world for him, and we know and we trust that he's making us better. It's one of the better offenses that we'll see all year. And Andy Reid training camps are really hard. So going at each other every single day, as hard as we possibly can, makes us better. And I think that's one of the reasons why we've had the success we've had.
Well, I'm sure you were watching him win championships and make championship games while you were in college in Purdue. What was your first moment where you realized, okay, the Mahomes stuff is real, George?
I think my freshman year in college, or probably my senior year in high school, really.
Yeah.
That was like 2018, 2019, or like, all right, this guy's the truth, basically. And ever since then, I mean, he keeps on showing it and proving why he is who he is.
Well, I mean, you personally witnessing it, you as a teammate, you were seeing him do his thing behind the scenes, or in practice. Like, what moment was that for you where like, okay, this is the real thing here?
I think it was my rookie year in training camp. There was a specific point where I had to peel on the back, and then he kind of baited me, and I was like in the middle, kind of like in baseball. There's like the guy between two bases, basically, and I was like that, and he like kind of faked me out, and I was like, I can't win here, basically, and that was my personal welcome to Patrick Mahomes, I guess.
So he checkmated you right off the bat, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't know if it was right off the bat. It was probably maybe a week into training camp.
How about Kelce? When did he first take notice of you, George?
Well, Trav, it's one of my favorite guys. And the great thing about Trav is that the first day I came to the locker room, he was one of the first guys. Like, hey, I'm Travis. Nice to meet you. And I was like, I know who you are. It was just awesome that he's such a humble dude. Come up and say what's up to me. But I got familiarized with Travis and his greatness. I mean, obviously it from before, but he has this. He almost is shaking, at all times, and he kind of messes with your eyes. So I drop into coverage every now and then, and him being a tight end, me being a defensive end, we have to go against each other, and he's to block me a few times and all that stuff. And he has the so-called vet tricks that he's pulled out. And one of the first time we went against each other, he pulled one of those out, and I was out of my gap. And I was like, all right, now I know I got to bring my stuff when Travis is blocking me.
And he'll chip you every now and then? Is what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, he'll chip, he'll chop, he'll mess with your eyes, he'll change his alignments. He does a whole bunch of different stuff. Yeah.
And how has Chris Jones made you better?
I mean, I'm with Chris every single day. Really, words can't describe, how much he has helped me. My rookie year, I was fortunate enough to have great vets, in Chris and Frank Clark and Carlos Dunlap, a few other guys too. But with Chris, we've been together ever since then, and that's kind of who I look to for advice on the field, off the field too. He pushes me every single day to become better, demands the best out of me. And he's still like my vet, almost like an older brother. And I really appreciate everything he's done for me, because I know that he's making me a better player every single day.
It's interesting you mentioned Frank Clark's name, George, because the list of Kansas City players with 3 or more sacks in the playoffs are the following: Frank Clark in the divisional round against Houston in 2019, and George Karlaftis in the divisional round against Houston in 2024. That's it. That's the list in the history of the Kansas City Chiefs, brother. That's it.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. It really is. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.